Hi. In the present day, thanks to the growth of global internet use, the inception of social media, and the expansion of knowledge dissemination platforms, never before has it been so easy to learn new entertaining history lessons every day, emerging the figure of the history buff. That walking encyclopedia who self-updates his pool of wisdom every minute thanks to the endless amount of new data continuously dumped on the network. So, with all the tech behind and a great determination to embrace fresh lectures and fascinating debates, have history buffs rendered old-school armchair historians useless? Well, quite the opposite for the following reasons. To begin with, every single piece of information that a history buff learns from a book or an article from a reputable source has been previously written up by a historian. Thus, it should be made clear that history is never discovered nor lived, but whatever is found is called evidence, with which a narrative is formulated based on the meticulous selection and comparison of multiple sources of data. So does that make the professional historian a scientist? Not either. You see, unless the main subject of an investigation is man-made content, such as the history of weapons, the center on which any historical research will revolve around will be the human being, not some isolated events, nor the laws of nature. The mission of a historian is not only to unravel what and when something happened, but mainly why it happened. What were the material or abstract political, social, and economic reasons which motivated the actions of some people, emphasizing the questions, not just hypothetical answers. In addition, if the topic has its origins in old sources, the difficulty in verifying the data will increase even more, since it will be necessary to investigate the thought foundations, education, and tendency of the writer and his immediate environment, with the aim of unraveling what type of ideological, religious, or personal bias could be hidden behind a source, without dismissing the fact that its content may have been modified over the centuries by later unrelated third parties. In conclusion, the virtue of a historian is not to remember massive amounts of names, dates, and other raw data, but his or her ability to work with them, grasp the concepts, reasoning, and perspectives of one specific space-time, and of course be able to understand realities with which he or she may not share anything in common, as well as to identify the degree of source subjectivity before his eyes, especially in this inclement age, conflicting reports and propaganda overload.